Big story at this Bollywood con scandal has only gotten bigger. The Enforcement Directorate has attached assets worth 7.27 crores belonging to Jacqueline Fernandez in the extortion case against Conman Sukesh Chandrashekhar. The attached assets includes fixed deposits in Jacqueline's name. This is worth 7.12 crore rupees. The ED has estimated that Sukesh had given gifts worth 5 crore rupees to Jacqueline using the extorted money. He'd also given funds to her sister, in fact. Also money to Jacqueline's brother, who in fact lives in Australia. Sukesh is currently involved in a 5-year cheating case involving politician TTV Dinakaran. He was placed under arrest by the ED on the 4th of April in relation to this case. Last year, Sukesh was arrested by the ED for extorting 250 crore rupees from a Delhi businessman's wife by impersonating officials of the Home Ministry and Law Ministry. The charge sheet of the case had revealed that Sukesh sent expensive gifts worth 10 crore rupees to Jacqueline Fernandez. Munish Pandey has more details on that big story. First of all, talking about this entire scam involving Sukesh Chandrashekhar. Do take us through the details, Munish, of how the ED had in fact unearthed this scam.
Yeah, well, as far as this Enforcement Directorate is concerned, and particularly about this case is concerned, ED unearthed this scam last year. What ED initially got an information that properties of an accused who was being probed under Prevention of Money Laundering Act is being sold by the wife of that particular accused. When ED got to know about this information, they started investigating, and they got to know that the victim, she is receiving calls from a person who is impersonating as a Prime Minister official from the Home Ministry and also from the Law Ministry. Initially, when the information was received, they started working on it, and later on they got to know that a person who is lodged in Tihar jail is making spoof calls, impersonating as these officials. When ED started investigating, they got to know about Sukesh Chandrasekhar, who was already in Tihar jail, and they also got to know that there are jail officials from Tihar who are working in this entire racket, and more than 215 crore rupees has been extorted from May 2020 to June 2021. When Sukesh Chandrasekhar was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate, he disclosed during his statement that he was extorting Aditi Singh, wife of a Delhi businessman's wife, and she was being given assurance from Sukesh Chandrasekhar while he was impersonating that he will secure bail of her husband Shivendra Mohan Singh, who runs a pharma company. But when ED started investigating deeply into this entire matter, they got to know that Sukesh Chandrasekhar was also gifting Jacqueline Fernandez, Nora Fatehi, and some other Bollywood actresses expensive gifts. And especially about Jacqueline Fernandez, what ED claims that from January 2021 to May to June 2021, in between 6 months, she was given gifts worth more than 10 crore rupees, and they were shocked to learn about this. Jacqueline Fernandez was questioned multiple times. Initially, she claimed that she is a victim in this case, but later on, ED got to know that she is a possible suspect in the case, and later on, now they have attached properties worth more than 7.27 crore of Jacqueline Fernandez, which also includes a fixed deposit worth more than 7.12 crore. In the coming days, it is possible that Jacqueline Fernandez will be questioned. She will be made accused or not, that is still to be decided. But certainly, properties of Jacqueline Fernandez in coming days will also be attached, apart from what ED has already attached now.
So, as far as the questioning, Munish, is concerned, several times in the past, in fact, she has been questioned by the ED, including one time when they stopped her from traveling outside of India. She continues to be a person of interest when it comes to this entire scam. Get us more details on what she has revealed so far in the several rounds of questioning that she's had with the ED.
Yes, Neha, she has not been given clean sheet by the Enforcement Directorate, and that is why a lookout notice was issued against her. She was traveling outside India when she was stopped by the immigration authorities, at Mumbai airport, and ED officials summoned her for questioning. Now, as far as Jacqueline Fernandez is concerned, she has been questioned multiple times by the Enforcement Directorate. That means several hours of questioning. But in every statement, she has changed her own testimony. Initially, what she claimed that she is a victim, but later on, she disclosed that she received gifts worth more than crores of rupees. But at the very same time, she also said that she was not aware of the criminal background of Sukesh Chandrasekhar. She was not aware that Sukesh Chandrasekhar is extorting money, and the same money is being used to gift her expensive items. So that is what she has claimed in her statements, which have been recorded by the Enforcement Directorate. But ED claims that because she received gifts without any questions, she becomes a possible suspect in the case. She becomes a beneficiary of proceeds of crime, that is extorted money, and that is why she is under scanner of the Enforcement Directorate. In a media statement, Jacqueline Fernandez again claimed that she is a victim in the case, and her reputation is being damaged by Sukesh Chandrashekhar, because Sukesh has been claiming that Jacqueline Fernandez is a close friend. He was dating Jacqueline Fernandez, but at the very same time, Jacqueline has been denying those allegations. But what is interesting here is to point out, Sneha, is that Jacqueline Fernandez was making audio calls and video calls to Sukesh Chandrasekhar while he was in jail. When for a brief period of time, Sukesh Chandrasekhar was out of the Tihar jail, Jacqueline Fernandez flew from Mumbai to Chennai, and they spent 2 days in a Chennai hotel. So all these things becomes very interesting for the investigators. And as of now, they are focusing on the amount of money which was spent by Sukesh on Jacqueline Fernandez, and also whether Jacqueline Fernandez was aware of Sukesh Chandrasekhar's criminal history or not. Sneha.
Munish, I'm thanking you for the moment. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you for more on that story. Munish Pandey reporting on the manner in which the ED has attached assets of actor Jacqueline Fernandez. And staying with us, if it weren't mere gifts that Conman Sukesh used to trap Bollywood diva Jacqueline Fernandez, but also the Hollywood dreams. Sources suggest that Sukesh also promised her a big-budget Bollywood film. More in our next report.
Star-studded jewelry, Persian cats, luxury items, and a dream role in Hollywood. India Today has accessed the inside details of how super chor Sukesh Chandrasekhar swindled Bollywood diva Jacqueline Fernandez. According to sources, Chennai's Conman Sukesh sold Hollywood dreams to the Sri Lankan actor. Chandrashekar promised Jacqueline a colossal role in a big Hollywood production house film. Sources say Jacqueline was on cloud 9 after knowing that she would be cast in a big-budget Hollywood film. The actor even received a mail, allegedly from this production house. Sources say Jacqueline waited for months for the filmmakers to write back. As Chandrasekhar's house of lies crumbled and the news of his 200 crore rupee con job emerged, Jacqueline realized the mail was just a ruse to impress her. Sources say Sukesh Chandrasekhar also promised to produce a 500 crore rupees superhero film for her. Sukesh, according to sources, told Jacqueline she looked like Hollywood actor Angelina Jolie and must do a women-centric movie. Sources alleged that Sukesh knew what Jacqueline was looking for. He allegedly dropped names of many A-list producers and promised to get VFX artists from Hollywood. With Munish Pandey, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, the links between Conman Sukesh and Jacqueline came to light with the duo's intimate pictures going viral. Sukesh Chandrasekhar came forward and wrote a letter claiming that he was in a relationship with the actor. Here's more.
These snaps of Sukesh Chandrasekhar and Jacqueline Fernandez have gone viral. The photographs have once again put the spotlight on India's biggest conman and the nature of his relationship with the Bollywood diva. The super con, in a letter from prison, has now made new claims about their ties. Sukesh says he was in a relationship with Jacqueline. In the letter, he expresses his displeasure over the circulation of the photos, calling it a violation of privacy and personal space. Sukesh claims theirs was a relationship without any monetary benefits. He also urged people to stop projecting Jacqueline in a bad light and insists that she wasn't involved in money laundering. Sukesh's claims contradict Jacqueline's earlier statements. The actor has denied being in a relationship with Sukesh and claims to be a victim. Sources tell India Today Jacqueline received gifts worth more than 10 crore rupees between January and June 2021. Jacqueline has been questioned at least thrice by the Enforcement Directorate and is banned from travelling abroad. Sukesh is accused of extorting over 200 crore rupees from a businessman's wife from his prison cell. With Munish Pandey, Bureau Report, India Today.
From the Middle Eastern country Bahrain all the way to Mumbai's B-town. Our next report gets you all the details of Bollywood diva Jacqueline's 13-year journey in the Hindi film industry. How did Superchor Sukesh swindle Jacqueline Fernandez? Our next report gets you all the details of how she says she was duped.
India Today has accessed Jacqueline Fernandez's full statement to the Enforcement Directorate, where she reveals how Sukesh conned her. Jacqueline told the Enforcement Directorate that Sukesh tried to get in touch with her in December 2020 and January 2021, but she did not respond to his calls. She then went on to say that Sukesh got in touch with her makeup artist, impersonating a call from Union Home Minister Amit Shah's office. Sukesh told Jacqueline's makeup artist that the actor must get in touch with him as he is an important person. When Jacqueline did contact Sukesh, he introduced himself as the owner of Sun TV. He also said he's from the political family of former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha. Sukesh declared he was a big fan of hers and that she should do films in the South. He also told her that Sun TV had many projects lined up for her. After that, Jacqueline says she continued to stay in touch with Sukesh. In fact, when the alleged conman was out on parole, the two stayed at a hotel in Chennai. Sukesh had in fact chartered a private jet for Jacqueline Fernandez to fly and meet him at Chennai. Questioned by the Enforcement Directorate at least 4 times, Jacqueline Fernandez admitted that Sukesh gave a loan of $150,000 to Jacqueline Fernandez's sister in the United States of America. She also said Sukesh had transferred 15 lakhs into her brother Warren Fernandez's account in Australia and that another 15 lakh rupees were delivered to Jacqueline Fernandez herself in person. She also said that Sukesh Chandrasekhar had bought a horse for her. A heady cocktail of crime, cinema and power. The Sukesh Chandrasekhar extortion files continue to unravel. With Munish Pandey, Bureau Report, India Today.